version of Star City, this doesn't have to happen.
Correct. The future is always in flux. Hopefully this will never come to pass. This world isn't real.
Let's split up and cover my ground.
Hello, beautiful.
Of course.
Gentlemen, your timing is exemplary.
Where's Connor?
Oh no. Did he die? No. They took him?
He's been taken.
Rip.
I know what you're going to say.
We have to get him back.
Yes, that. But you're forgetting this future is only a potential timeline.
Yeah, where Grant Wilson kills Connor.
Wilson's not going to murder Connor because once you return to 2016, there won't be a Wilson or a Connor. At least not as we know them both right now.
I was about to say, you can't change that.
Let's have that chat.
Because I remember Slade said that he had a kid, so.
Thought I made that pretty clear. What I'm less clear on is why you don't. A city of thieves and criminals.
Sounds like a lot of competition.
Then we wipe him out. What I did to that other guy, we do the same thing to this Grant Wilson. And anyone else stupid enough to get in our way. Take a look around, Snart. We're living the dream.
I wouldn't want to live here.
Speaking of which, sleep tight, buddy.
What happened to him?
Difference of opinion.
So what's gonna happen when he wakes up, though?
Rory back to the Wayfighter.
He's gonna be pissed. You better take that gun. You better take that gun away. Because I guarantee once he wakes up, he's gonna go for it.
What did you do? I don't know what you're talking about.
You did
He feels
something.
it.
What did you do?
Nothing. Nothing.
You know, this psychic connection thing, it goes both ways. And the moment that I walked in here, I started feeling really anxious and guilty. You feel guilty, so what did you do?
In my defense, I was only acting in your best interest.
What did you do?
It's possible in my attempt to discern whether Dr. Palmer had competing feelings for Miss Saunders,
Oh, you did.
I may have inadvertently prompted him to think of her in ways in which he hadn't.
Great.
I'm sorry. My intentions were honorable.
That's cool. I should still have confidence in myself.
That's right.
Right.
All my friends and family are dead. Except for Oliver Queen, who happens to be dead inside and missing his left arm.
Sarah, I have told you.
That this is just a potential future. And that it's all gonna go back when we return to 2016. If we return. But what if we don't?
True.
We all know Carter's not coming back. It's not like we have the safest line of work.
I think if Sarah wants to stay and help, then we should. I mean, that's what we signed up for, to be heroes.
I agree with Jefferson.
Yes, of course you both do, because
Oh, it's Jefferson. I've been calling him Jackson. I am so sorry.
The future is arguably more dangerous than changing the past, because
Too many freaking characters to remember.
Death are in the future. You want us to change that.
Do not play that card with me.
So what? Are you only willing to risk the timeline if it's your own family?
I am
It
not
sounds
just
like
trying
it.
to save my family, and I'm not just trying to save one city, but the entire world.
Yeah, but your family's death is what prompted you to do this, so it's kind of selfish.
Most likely.
It's kind of selfish, most,
If
you
want to
know,
go and save Mr.
motivated.
Palmer, be my guest.
This whole thing.
I'll keep the ship here
I've
for
been
1
thinking
hour,
it,
then we'll
but I
leave.
wanted to
With
wait
you on
until the
board
end
or
of the
without.
episode to say anything, but it kind of forced me to say it now.
You son of a bitch.
Just calm down.
You lied to me!
Wouldn't be the first time. I'm the brains, you're the muscle. That's how it's always been. And on occasion, I've had to call some audibles. You have a habit of getting in your own way, Nick.
You're right. You've lied to me about jobs before, but then again, you lied to me about this being a job. It's not about the score anymore for you. You'd rather save the world than be my partner. A real team player.
Because that's what it's gonna take to defeat Savage.
Then what? More money? More power? A life of leisure and sin?
Don't you get it, Mick? If we take out Savage, this immortal monster, can't you see what that gets us?
No. Tell me.
We'd be the two baddest sons of bitches of all time.
I don't want a ticker tape parade. You know what I want from this world.
Yes. To see it burn.
You lay a hand on me again, you'll burn too.
Leave him behind.
Grant Wilson has Connor. They're gonna kill him.
He knew what he was signing up for. And you know there's nothing I can do to help him.
That's not the Oliver Queen that I know.
Well, maybe I'm not that person anymore. I am literally half the man I used to be.
Then that's the half this city needs. I can't do this by myself.
What about your friends?
I'm on my own. Unless I'm not. I never got the chance to ask Connor why he wears the hood. But I know why. It's because this city will always need a green arrow.
How's he supposed to shoot that thing? He has one arm. I mean, I saw the
Ship ready for departure?
arm laying on the table, so unless that is his arm that he uses and it's functional, I really don't know how this is going to work.
It doesn't matter that this may never come to pass, may never be real. For Sarah, this is very real.
I know, which is why I gave her an extra 30 minutes. Gideon, what's our status?
The Wave Rider is operational, Captain, but I can't guarantee for how long.
Explain.
We are cloaked, but positioned dangerously close to where the city's criminal element is gathering to witness the execution of Connor Hawke. The longer we wait, the greater the risk of detection and further damage to the ship.
Do you really want to risk being marooned in this version of 2046 forever?
Certainly more than I want to maroon Sarah here. She is our friend, our teammate.
Right.
What's the point of stopping Savage if we only become as immoral as he is in the process?
Like, seriously, like, throughout this show so far, I really don't know how much I like Rip. He seems willing to sacrifice anybody to make sure that his wife and son don't die. And I know, yes, in the process, Savage not taking over the world. But this is all selfishly motivated on his part. He only did this after he lost his family.
We saw her trying to sneak past the perimeter.
You really think you could just turn up tonight? Kill me?
No. There's just my job to distract you.
Okay. So who made that? I just love how Oliver still decided to just stand there though and let this guy get his mask on and get ready. He could have taken him out. So easy.
You want to fight the Green Arrow? I'm right here.
How'd you convince Rip to stay?
Actually, sending in the cavalry was his idea.
Yeah, only after Professor Stein gave him a talking to.
Where's Mr. Queen?
Don't kill Oliver, please.
That's good shooting, John.
It's Connor.
Either way, it's Green Arrow.
No, even though Oliver's pretty old, he still kicks some major ass there.
Grant Wilson did a good
With
job
help.
of keeping the...
I just hate the idea of leaving you here to fix it alone.
I'm not alone.
Just be careful, all right?
Well, you should know better than most. I rarely ever am.
You watch his back.
Copy that. I think Rip might have some of that vodka left in his cabinet.
And?
Maybe we could get a drink?
Are you asking me out?
Yes? No. I think so. Is that okay?
She's gonna say no.
Yeah, that's totally okay. Except that 3 months ago, I was a completely normal person, and now I'm a hawk goddess, traveling through time, trying to avoid being killed by an immortal psychopath who murdered the man I was destined to be with. So I think my life's complicated enough without throwing whatever this is into the mix.
Fair enough.
Yeah, totally understand. How much of that did you hear?
Enough.
Sorry. Sorry, too.
But you knew? That,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're not that simple. She would pick me, by the way.
Oh, keep telling yourself that.
What up?
I just wanted to say thank you for sending the team to back me up.
As it turns out, you were right.
That must have been hard to say.
Of late, I've discovered that I still have a lot to learn, I admit. Including the fact that every future is worth fighting for. That said, this mission is going to continue to present us with difficult choices, and I need to know that you are a member of this team.
I guess so.
Yeah, but is Mick?
All right, Gideon. Let's see if these repairs that Martin Ray and Jax made are up to scratch.
As far as I can tell, Miss Saunders did most of the work, while the two gentlemen competed
Just
for
get
her.
us out of here, please, Gideon.
I'm gonna miss this place.
Yeah. They really seem like your kind of people.
I don't know who my people are anymore.
So, where to next, Captain? Well, the beauty of this mission is that the real question is not where, but when.
In which case, I suggest that we next hit Savage when he least expects it.
Okay, guys, so that was the end of episode 6, and this was a good episode. I mean, it was kind of sad and depressing seeing Star City like that, and Oliver all alone, missing an arm, and just pretty much giving up. And sad to know that, everybody left, either died or just left. And I'm not really sure. They weren't 100% clear what happened to like Laurel and Felicity. All Oliver said was that Felicity left. So, but we know that Lance died, like Quentin died. We don't really know what happened to Laurel. I don't know if she died or left, but I don't think she would have left unless her dad was already dead by that time. So I don't think she would have left her father behind. We know John died. We don't know anything. They didn't say anything about Lila or Sarah, his daughter. So I don't know, but hopefully what they saw here will not happen in the future. Should they, make it back to their own time? I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But what's going to be crazy is if they actually complete this mission, okay, and they stop Savage, this could take years for all we know. I mean, I know that there's like 5 seasons of this. I mean, I have no idea how many seasons, but I don't know, like, the length of time it has been on those seasons. It could just be a couple months per season for all I know. But when they do, if they do actually complete this, and they are taken back to 2016, I think that's when he said that he picked them up, they're going to be older than they were before they were dropped off. So that's just kind of weird. I mean, it's not important, I guess, but I just find it weird that they're going to be older when they go back to the same time that they were initially picked up. So, yeah. And like I was saying throughout the episode, I didn't want to say anything during it because I just didn't want to talk over it. I wanted to listen to everything the best I could, but then they started talking, and it's I had to say something then, and I forgot to screen record, so I couldn't pause the video in order to do this. But I don't know if I like Rip. Okay, he was okay at first, but then the more it goes and we see who he's willing to just give up on and everything to complete this mission, the less I like him. And what he's doing is very selfish Like, all he cares about is making sure that his family doesn't die. Yes, he says he wants to stop Savage from taking over the world, and in the process, yes, it will save a lot of people's lives. I'm not disputing that, but that is not the motivation that was behind this. This was to save his family. So, yeah, so I don't know. We'll just have to see if he changes on his priorities, because so far, every time a member has been put in like harm's way or in danger or something, he's been willing to just let them go or kill them, you know, in order to, you know, continue on. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I think about Rip, to be honest, right now. I don't know what's going to happen with Snart and Mick. You know, they kind of had a falling out a little bit in this episode. Snart's more about saving the world now than he was when he first started this. Like, he was just interested in like, oh, we can travel through time, let's steal a bunch of stuff along the way kind of attitude, like Mick. But now he's not exactly the same, and Mick is all about himself, really. Yeah, he saved Ray in the last episode, but in this one, he's just like, he felt like a king. This, like, the destruction is something that he liked, apparently. That is what he wants. He wants the world to burn, and so that's kind of what was happening. So that was kind of his jam, I guess. And he didn't want to leave. I say leave his ass behind. I don't really like him anyway, so I don't really care. I mean, I'm sure that might screw up the time. I have no idea. But, yeah, so, but because Snart took, you know, things into his own hands and knocked him out and drug him back to the ship and stuff, so they kind of had like a fight, I guess. So I just don't know where their relationship is now, or if it will get fixed. I don't know if Mick will change his point of view on things, or anything like that. So I don't know. We also had a sort of love triangle in this episode between Kendra, Ray, and Jefferson. I don't know why I kept calling him Jackson. Then the name Jackson is in my head. I think I must have watched something recently, like a new show, because I have like 6 new shows going on right now, and I think someone on there must have been named Jackson, but I cannot remember where I heard that name, and I apologize for calling him Jackson throughout this whole episode. I really do apologize. So anyway, they had like this little love triangle thing going on, which wasn't really a triangle until Stein accidentally put the thought in Ray's head that, you know, there could be something between him and Kendra, because, you know, they had like this like little flirtation thing going on, but that was all it was until Stein put his 2 cents in, and then it became something else. But Kendra turned down Ray when he asked her out, and everything, and Jefferson got to hear that, so he knows that he's not going to take a shot now, at least not right now. So anyway, so everybody's cool, it's all good. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions and anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.